All right. So with the root chakra, we have, okay, before I get on here, go any further, I do see 1, 2, 2. I do see equal amounts of the third eye chakra, the throat chakra, the solar plexus, the sacral. I don't see any heart chakra cards. I don't see any root chakra cards as well. And so that is major. No root or heart. Let's see. As far as cups, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 coins, so that is a factor. And I see 2 cups. And then I see 1 sword. No wands. There's no inspiration. There's no motivation. Okay, interesting. Now, let's go ahead and dive in. So we have the root chakra with the 7 of coins. And the 7 of coins in regular tarot is basically about the vision, perseverance, profiting, reward, and investment. Was this a investment as them two coming together? From what I recall on Real Housewives, Kim had met Kroy at a charity event. So that kind of makes sense a little bit. With the 7 of coins here, that's basically the card, the time of financial evolution. Something must be removed to make room for new. There is financial and material gain mixed with healing. So there is tenacity, there is restraint, progress, pondering, relentlessness, and crossroads. So they're at a it's possible that they're at a crossroads with the money, on the money aspect, because I mean, it's possible that they did begin the relationship as a investment, you know. Also, who is in your ancestry that had material property, manifest in abundance, maybe what hold on, y'all. Maybe what resistant, maybe what you came here to do. And resistance indicate fear of losing what you have. Also, it's possible that on a foundational standpoint, there is a resistance of the fear of losing what they have established, what they have invested in, and within the relationship within themselves. Okay, everybody, I am back. This is like 2 days from when I was pulling the cards from in the beginning, and I was undergoing the symptoms of a seasonal cold. So I am back. I'm better than I was before the last 2 days. And just excuse my voice, because like I said, I'm still in recovery mode. But I just wanted to finish out this reading for the most part. And I'm just going to start back on the root, and then I'm going to edit what was said before. Now that I am back on track, okay? So at the root, we got the 7 of coins. And oh yeah, before I get into the root, as stated before in the previous video, or the previous recording before I got extra sick, was that I realized that, and you all can see as well, that there are no root chakra cards for any sense of groundedness, stability, or structure, as well as security. And I don't even see any heart cards as well in regards to the love aspect, the forgiveness aspect, and the giving and receiving portion of the heart chakra. So that's one thing I noticed from the relationship between Kroy and Kim Zodiac Biermann, okay, is that there's no root chakra to keep them grounded, and there's no heart chakra cards coming out energetically far as where the love lies between them. So now we're going to get to the root chakra, which is the 7 of coins that is present there. And with the 7 of coins here, it is a crown chakra card, obviously. And what the 7 of coins is about in regular tarot is basically an investment, and an investment in a reward, perseverance, vision, and just letting things play out as you continue to sow your seeds, so you can be able to harvest them in the end. So in regards to the root, where associated with the crown chakra aspect card, it is dealing with financial evolution, needing to find their place. And that's probably the reason why there's no root chakra cards present in that spread, because there's no sense of structure. There's no stability there, and especially on a financial standpoint, because there are more coin card aspects in their spread than any other suite as well. There's more there's more coins in their spread, and there is there's a card for each other suite in the regular tarot. But for the most part, what is very striking is that there is a lot of coin cards in their spread. So with the 7 of coins here, it's just basically there's a need to find their place and what their real intentions was in the beginning, far as like establishing their foundational roots as a relationship. Keep in mind what Kim did meet Kroy at a charity event, and charity is dealing with funding. So whatever visions was set with them in the beginning, that's how it played out in the end, unfortunately. If it wasn't built on a strong foundation in a heart-centered standpoint, then it's basically a business transaction at this point, or just a business relationship. Moving on with the sacral chakra card, there's 2 of them that came out. So the sacral portion is somewhat in alignment, but at the same time, it gives more not complex. It gets more what's the word for it? It gives more context, because there are 2 cards present, and then one is like clarifying the other. So with the 9 of coins that is present, that balances the sacral chakra for the most point, there is a feeling of gratitude, self-sufficiency, because with the 9 aspect there, the 9 numerically is basically near completion, solitude, like hermit mode, like how the hermit is present in the heart chakra. But for the most part, the 9s represents cycle completion. And with the coins aspect into it, of course, it gives some sort of you're getting towards the financial freedom, the generational wealth, when you have the 10 of pentacles or the 10 of coins and regular tarot. So there's a sense of gratitude and self-sufficiency. And as Kim's energy, it is some sense of gratitude on her end, intuitively. However, following through with the Five of Cups, not the Five of Cups, that's next. The Five of Coins is dealing with coming at a crossroads with financially, okay? And that brings about insecurities and financial loss. Hence, that's what happens when you get a divorce. The insecurities and the financial loss comes into play because of the fact that you're going to be spending money to separate from somebody, okay? And in the divorce, it gets real nasty, all right? Especially when there's children and assets and money involved. Now, with the Five of Cups present, and that's what they're feeling in this. That's what the energy is giving as what is being felt within the relationship between Kim and Kroy, at the present moment. Moving on with the solar plexus chakra portion, we have Five of Cups, and it's a throat chakra card, just like how the Five of Coins it was present in the previous chakra. So it was being vocalized and possibly communicated in whatever shape or form that they're feeling insecure or a financial loss to some degree, but there is a sense of gratitude or heading towards some self-sufficiency. It may not happen immediately, but it's going to take some time because that's what's at the root, right? Of course, with the Five of Cups, the cups is dealing with the emotions and feelings as well. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. There we go. With the water aspects. So with the Five of Cups here, there's still a crossroads because the number 5 in general and numerically deals with sudden changes, sudden upheaval, and a crossroads. So there's a crossroads when it comes to how they feel about themselves and how they feel about each other. Were they truly able to be their authentic selves? Was it really communicated amongst each other within the relationship? Because obviously, there were some false appearances. This is the card, the Five of Cups in this particular deck is representing false appearances, facades, okay? So whatever needs to be removed for each other or both of them to ascend, well, it leads to some sort of regret and loss in the end. So yeah, it feels like someone wasn't being true with themselves. It could be both of them. It could be one of them. It just depends on how whatever energy lies within them. Let me see which one of them had a specific. It may have been Kroy because with his blockages, he does have the negative self-image, which the need for him to get back into alignment, he needs to continue to honor his temple. And it's probably happened with Kim when it comes to the false appearances as well, because she's used whatever gifts that she has, she's been using that to her advantage, and she needs to find an equal balance to it. And look at what it says here. Find your real power. Be aware of your feelings of power. If you remain aware of this feeling and its circumstances, you will not be entrapped by myths that power is money, fame, social class, or some fancy title. So it sounds like it's both of them in regards to the Five of Cups and how they feel about each other. and how they feel about themselves individually. Moving on with the Hermit card present in the heart chakra. Ironically, the Hermit is well, of course, the Fool is wearing a dress, but the color of the dress is red. So the red signifies the root chakra. So, and then the Hermit in regular tarot, it represents isolation. It represents near completion or introspection, okay? Because the Fool is trying to see what is going she's trying to see if things are going to work in favor for her or not, because the next card in regular tarot for the major arcana is the Wheel of Fortune. So she's trying to see how things will go her way or not, but she has to be grounded while doing so in solitude. So with the Hermit card, there is, and also with this particular deck, the Hermit is in the learning portion. So with in the heart chakra section with Kim and Kroy, there is a need for them to learn learn more about themselves. So they basically need to embark on a self-love journey as individuals. And of course, according with the Hermit card as well within this particular deck, is also a need for them to think for themselves and find the true power that is within them. So basically, it reflects whatever has appeared with the solar plexus. There was a feeling that they have been left out, or there's a sense of loss or regret. But in order for them to get back into alignment with themselves, and if they still want to remain together, there is a need for them to go into some introspection, some soul searching, find themselves as an individual so they can be reunited, come as a united front for the kids. Because I mean, at the end of the day, when there's a divorce involved and there's kids in the midst of that, the kids are going to have an effect from that as well. Because at the bigger picture, the kids are your number one priority. And that comes about in this crown chakra region there once we'll get to it. Now, the Nine of Wands present in the throat chakra. This is a sacral chakra card as well, and there is some more red in this card. So even though there are no root chakra cards present, it is still remaining present within some cards. We see it in the Nine of Coins. We see it in the Hermit card. We see it in the Knight of Wands. So there is a sense of some groundedness. There is a need for groundedness. So with this present in the throat chakra region, the Nine of Wands in general is about igniting that fire. It's a test of faith. It represents resilience and to push forward. So with this being in the throat chakra region, they need to utilize whatever self-expression. Once they begin to find themselves, they will begin to vocalize or use their favorite self-expression to show resilience, to test their fate, to what lights their fire and go for it. They will be them or just one of them, they'll be resilient at it once they begin to find themselves. So again, it may happen within the full moon. It may not, it may happen within the full moon, because like I said, within this particular deck, the nine aspect, it brings about results, and that's what the full moon is about. You're reaping all what you have sown in when when you sown your intentions in the new moon, as the new cycle had begun in the new moon. So yeah, that's what's happening in their throat chakra. There is a need for them to find what lights their soul, basically. What sets their soul on fire. Okay, and it's also a test of faith within themselves as well as with each other. Yeah, maybe see which one will fold and see which one will not. Okay. Next we have let's see. Okay, next we have the third eye chakra realm, and there's 2 cards that came out from here as well. We have the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords in regular tarot deals with heartbreak, grief, and the Queen of Coins, and the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles in regular tarot deals with motherly vibes, down to earth, or security. Okay, so with this present in the third eye realm, the Three of Swords, so there's a sense of painful thoughts within themselves, a sense of grief, a sense of loss within themselves, probably being too hard on themselves to a certain degree. However, with the Queen of Coins here, she intuitively knows that she has to do what she needs to do to, again, provide that safety and security for her kids. Okay, so and I'm just going to read what it says with the Three of Swords with this particular card. It is the card of painful thoughts. This card points to choices that no longer support you and may indicate false friends, and you may be coping with loss or struggling to defeat thoughts. Someone can love you and still leave, knowing that a person is thinking will not bring relief. Sometimes it is the right time to declare a pattern complete. Is this paradigm finished? Okay. So is the relationship really ending? Again, and that probably plays into effect of possibly the Five of Coins and the Five of Cups being 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I'm pretty sure she wanted to stay married, or he wanted to stay married, but due to trying to keep up with the Joneses, it's not gonna get it. You can't live above your means, because that creates debt real quickly. Now with the Queen of Coins card, again, it is a third eye chakra card. Not third eye. Yeah, it is third eye. Oh my gosh. The sixth chakra deals with family agreements, and if we look close, the legacy we've been left. They denote the transformation of challenging energy of the prior chakra and directing that Mars energy to personal opportunities that turn out for the best. So with the Queen's aspect is dealing with the personal lineage and an opportunity to acknowledge the intuitive power that lies within. Of course, a queen may be offering a new way of seeing things beyond what is currently known. They are unique, and they simultaneously represent heritage as well as legacy that will be left. And they are the mature aspect of the sixth chakra. So the Queen of Coins represents the luxurious lifestyle. So it seems like she knows, this may be relating to Kim, especially when there's 2 women in these cards. She knows that she may have to let go of the luxurious lifestyle. That's what's breaking her heart, possibly. That's what's bringing those painful thoughts, that she may have to let go of this luxurious lifestyle that brings about false appearances. The chakra message for this card is basically saying she has been fighting against her own magnetizing and calling it a block. This may be an inheritance to disown, and she has a choice to live in a world of the block or the world of manifesting. And when she lifts her vibrational energy toward honoring her heritage, then she'll have access to the legacy. All right. Also, it is indicating that she has learned, it could be, they could, or she could be learning an intuitive path. It's not always meditation or playtime, but it's rather fraught with ups and downs. And with the Queen of Cups card, it deals with organization, prosperity, genuineness, homemaker, reliability. All right. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for the third eye chakra. She's able to possess the life that she wants, but to a certain degree, it leaves her in this energy sometimes, the Three of Swords. It leaves her hopeless to a certain degree, okay? And then lastly, we have the Six of Cups. We have the Six of Cups in regular tarot deals with nostalgia. It does deal with childhood memories, reunions, and all sorts. So with the Six of Cups being a third eye chakra card, it also gives me the children, because she does have 6 children. You know, she has the 2 from the previous and 4 with Kroy. So this Six of Cups does give me her children. And with it being in the crown, it's like a this is the card of emotional conjurer, and also departure, arrival, and it's a process, family healing, and legacy. So what I'm getting from this being here, this card being present in the crown chakra, again, since they are undergoing a divorce, they're gonna have to see the bigger picture in all of this. What are we going to do? What is the long-term goal in regards to our kids now that we're no longer going to be together and we're going to have to co-parent? Because they are going to be left wounded to some degree, because they've been in the household they've been with the 2-parent household for a long time. For the 4 kids, majority of their early development years. And with the previous 2 children, Brielle and Ariana, they been with Kroy for their, I want to say, their adolescence, young adult age. So yeah, that's a time for the healing. It's going to be a process in regards to the family healing. That's what I'm getting, because the legacy on both Kim and Kroy, and then Kim and Kroy as an individual, they're gonna have to figure out how they are going to continue their own legacy at the end of the day. So that's why there is distance and planning and a compromise in opposites. So I tailor this card to this 5 of Cups energy right here. focus on money. Kroy may be focusing on getting to the bag, possibly. He may be getting to the bag. I don't know who's chasing love. It looks like it may be Kim chasing love, but there's some cock blocking in the midst of that. There's some offers. There's some movement going on both ends, possibly. And it's dealing with the air sign. I don't know who's the air sign. I know Kim is a Taurus and Kroy is a Virgo. So I don't know who's the air sign. Y'all let me know in the comments. But let me continue on. That is the chakra analysis on that. So let me just get some additional messages for Kim and Kroy. Oh, I'm just gonna slide it. Dang it, my nails just be all over the place sometimes. All right, so what lessons will they be learning? What lesson will Kim and Kroy will be learning? What lessons Kim and Kroy will be learning? Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Pride, okay? And abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Let me see what's at the top. Service. I feel good when I can help others. Okay? Got it. How can they improve this situation? How can they improve this situation that they're in? Time out. So there's a need to time out. Moderation. Nature. Okay, I'm gonna acknowledge those. So they need to take time out, spend some time in nature so they can focus on their individuality. Okay, period. Got it. And lastly, I was about to read on especially the timeout portion, but this says it all. This says it all, because why? Look at that. This is the red card. Red. It's a root chakra card energy. So they need to ground themselves so they can know themselves, be safe and secure within themselves. Closing out message, increase. You have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. Oh, look at that. 74 and 74. There's a power struggle in the midst, though. You may be involved in a power struggle between two or more people. Okay, look at that. Oh, look at the reversal, y'all. Increase. Look at that. There's double numbers right there. 74, 74. And then here's 14 and 41. All right, I'm going to read on this increase card. And then I'm going to close it. So the increase card is saying you are aligning with the flow of prosperity and abundance. Boop, here it is. And there is an advancement of some sort of coming your way very soon. This card is reassurance that you have successfully manifested something very near and dear to your heart. Just as you think all hope may be lost, you are getting ready to be surprised in a very big way. An exciting outcome is on the horizon for you. One of your soul lessons has been to maintain an innocence feeling and knowing that things will increase, that they will multiply in this way. You are holding space for more opportunities to come your way. Continue feeling this way because you are manifesting new avenues. The that will bring in more abundance and financial security. If you do not have tangible evidence, this is on its way. Your angels and guides are using the increase card to let you know that you will reap the rewards of your efforts very soon. That explains the 7 of coins. Keep them up, because the 7 of coins is dealing with the crown chakra. Well, it's associated with the crown chakra in this deck. Crown chakra is dealing with the higher self, the source, creator, God, spirit, whoever you want to worship at the time. Divine intervention. Keep in mind that even if you have no physical proof that the increase is here, it does not mean that it's not aligning on a spiritual plane. Keep up the good work. You're moving forward and things are about to shift for you in the most unexpected ways. Remember, everything happens in divine timing. Divine timing. Continue to keep the faith. Okay, that's Kroy's card. Continue to keep your faith and know that everything you need is for your highest good is now on its way. So I don't know who is about to get the financial blessing. I don't know who is about to. It may be both of them that's getting a financial blessing at the end of the day, because it's for the children. You know, they have to think about the children. They can't think about themselves as they're dealing with this divorce and owing the IRS that lump sum of money. So, oh my goodness, somebody or maybe both of them is about to get some good news, and it may be in regards to money wise. Like, it may be somebody that will literally just probably wipe their bills clean. I don't know, but yeah, that is interesting, y'all. But yeah, that concludes the reading, y'all. Feel free to leave your comments down below in the comment section what you thought about this reading with Kim and Kroy. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to check out my podcast, So Holistic. It is on Spotify now. It'll be available to all other platforms soon. Because I'm definitely going through a transition right now. And yes, always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself so you can heal thyself. And I'll see y'all guys in the next one. So be the light.